Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am super excited to be joining my friend Sara Scraps as she takes on some sketches from another amazing, talented sketch designer. So she did sketches reimagined with Chamel, and now she is doing Laura Whitaker. So, that being said, Laura's got tons and tons and tons of wonderful sketches. So when she said that she was going to be doing that, I was like, yep, sign me up. I definitely want to join in. So she sent me this one, and this is super fun. I looked at it and I was like, ooh, that is a big piece of something in the background. So, I mean, obviously it's a star, but as far as the sketch goes, it's something. So I decided to ignore that for the moment and focus even further behind that where she had some mixed media. So I grabbed my Gilded Jade shimmers and put it just on some packaging, added a little bit of water, and then put it in 3 different spots around the layout. Then I decided that I wanted to do something with that bottom piece. So I had this yellow piece of paper from my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and it was already cut at an angle. I think it was actually cut completely in half, but I decided I would just cut it at that small angle. I did want to make sure that the lines were all going in the same direction. So if I had put it the other way, the lines would have crossed, which might have looked okay, but to my eye at the time, that just seemed really weird. So I wanted all of my stripes to go in the same direction. And then I grabbed a doily. So I do not have I don't know what I was going to say. I was distracted because Julianne's phone is ringing as I'm sitting out here at her yard sale, and she went to visit the neighbor. So there is that. So I decided to not do necessarily the big star and sewing. Number one, because my sewing machine, the foot pedal thing, not the foot, but on the sewing machine, fell off. So I don't really know what's going on there. But I haven't had time to fix it because I love sewing on my layout, so I definitely need to do that. So instead, I decided, okay, big element, circular element, let's go with a big doily. So that's where I went. And then I went looking through our vacation pictures to see what I had that was like multiple photos of an event. So we went through this tunnel that basically is from Zion. I think it's the Carmel Mountain. I could be wrong, but if you could read that little sign there, it would tell you. Also tells you the length and everything. But it's this big long tunnel. And you get to it from Zion, and we took it to Bryce Canyon. So I took a picture of the sign because you have to wait to go in because they only do one way at a time. And then I did a picture of the entrance, and I did a picture of how dark it is in there. And then that last picture up on the side, that little round hole cut out of the mountain is basically a window into this tunnel. So that was really cool. And so my layout actually has 4 pictures instead of the 3 suggested. So in my How to Kill a Kit with Style, I had some frames. I decided to put 2 underneath and 1 on top. And then I have these acetate doilies, and I cut that green one and put it down on the bottom, and then decided to just stick that other half up there at the top. And then I am doing my title of Let's Go on a Road Trip because this whole vacation was a road trip, but I am definitely a planner when it comes to vacations, and I plan everything down to where we're going to eat because I don't want to get somewhere and then it's like, well, what are you in the mood for? No, what are you in the mood for? And so I do research. I don't want to sit for an hour on vacation deciding where we're going to eat. I'd rather just decide ahead of time. And that does change, given whatever is going on. But this particular day, we were supposed to do Zion and then Canyonlands, I want to say. Bryce was never on my plan. Well, when we got to Zion, we were only allowed to go to the bottom half of Zion. And so that was very sad. They said that we would have to be in line in our car starting at about 2 or 3 in the morning. And we had just got to our hotel that night at 11. I was like, I am not going to do that. So that being said, I didn't do it. And it looks like we have a customer at the art sale, so I'll be right back. Well, there's one more dollar. 4 bucks later. I don't know how Julianne conned me into having this yard sale. Oh, no, I do remember she wants to do a dance competition, and they're kind of pricey, so this is how we're spending our weekend. I wish that I was crafting, but not so much. So, what have I done? Not a whole lot. I added a little journaling spot, and then those 2 acetate stickers of a car that says let's go, and then that piece up at the top that's yellow and blue says we're lost or something like that, but we weren't lost, so I just tucked that in so you couldn't see it. And then I decided to go through my little containers on my desk that have random stuff in them. So I pulled out a bow and an arrow. And I actually think that arrow kind of disappears on accident. And then this rubber banner. So I am going to use that rubber banner. I was looking to see if there was anything else. Some of the things in some of these bins, I don't know if they even need to be there. So I am going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to apply this banner. I hope it sticks. I have applied glue to a couple rubber pieces before, and it hasn't actually worked very well. So if you know what holds down rubber pieces, I would love to know. And we'll see how this rubber piece stands out. I think this is the first one that I've done Nuvo Deluxe. I think before I used Scotch Quick Dry. So I am going to finish it off by killing some of my Spiegel Mom Scrap sequins. These were from September. These are called Black Eye Susans. And it's just such an awesome, fun mix. So that is going to do it for my layout. Thank you, Sarah, for letting me join in. And make sure you check the description box down below because there will be a link to Sarah's channel. And I do have a couple of close-ups. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you liked it, I would love if you'd give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe. So that's going to do it for me. Remember to wear your crown. Bye.